Howdy, everybody. It's Cheri, and I'm back. It's Thursday. It's lovely. It's a little chilly in here. It's been a week, guys. It's been a week. I hope you're all doing well. As you're hopping on, make sure to say hi. Tell me where you're watching from. Y'all are chatting away here. Hold on. Let me get situated. Actually, I'm gonna do my crisscross applesauce. Got my coffee. Spilt it all over the counter right before I was gonna come into the camper to be with all of you. Yeah. So that was fun, but I cleaned it up and it's all fine. So let's see who's here. We have Margot. Hello, Margot. How are you? Good afternoon to you. Yeah, it's sunny here too. It's been, you know what? It's been a little cooler. It's been so nice. I love it's a little warmer outside than it is with in here. I don't know that I have the sweater on out there, but yeah, it's been sunny and beautiful, and yeah, so hopefully you're having a good day, Margot. Wendy Castle's here. Hello, Wendy Castle. How are you this very fine day? Nikita's here. Doing all right, Nikita. Doing okay. I got some stories to tell y'all. You're gonna hear, maybe you won't hear it, because Monday I was concerned about all of the clear, the tree trimmers. They're not just tree trimmers, they're clear cutting a lot, and then they're also trimming some trees back here at my neighbor's house, and it's been very loud since Monday. It's been nonstop. But Darren said when he hopped on Monday that he couldn't hear it, so hopefully it won't be a problem. Yeah, Wendy says, I'm enjoying the break in the southern summer heat. Hopefully you're doing well, Nikita. I'm glad you've had a break, but I think I read down here it's going to be hot again for you. Nikita says, I finally have some time to watch without being disturbed. That's so nice. Let's see. Sandy Sanchez, how are you? Good afternoon to you. Happy Thursday. Let's see. Margot says, a beautiful day today. We're supposed to hit a high of 72. I don't know what. I didn't write down my temperature. I am all caught up on my temperature blanket except for today, and I didn't write it down. It's 60 something out right now here, so it's very cool. Wendy says it's going to be 90. Ooh, it's supposed to be hot again. I don't like that. Yeah, that's what I thought. 100. Wendy, I don't know how you do it, my friend. I really don't know how you do it. I don't think I could handle it. Hello, Sandy. Thank you for being here, too, by the way. Popping in and helping out. I so appreciate you. You know what? I'm going to need a tissue. My nose is I can feel a drip coming on. I've been having allergy issues the last few days, but probably because of all the trees cutting down. Maybe not. I don't know. Could be, though. Could be. Pollen and stuff. Kathy Williams, hello to you. I'm sorry that it's gloomy in East Tennessee and rainy, but those are the best days to crochet or crank or do some kind of crafting. When it's kind of crappy out, it's a lot, those are the perfect days to do those kinds of things. I was so motivated on Monday, and my week has just went like that. Not a lot of motivation this week, and I'll share that in just a moment here. Let's see. And Sandy's over on, I guess, I did do Twitch too, so we're live on Twitch too. Not that there's probably a lot of people on Twitch, but Pixie Sands is Sandy on Twitch in case you ever want to follow her there. And I still have not been on one of your lives, Sandy. I need to do that. Elise Harris, hello to you. And Shauna from the lovely sunny California. Hopefully it's not too smoky. I know last time you were saying it was smoky. Are you still having issues with the smoky fires? Stephanie Cebu. Is it Cebu? Cebu. I like that. Stephanie Cebu, hello to you. I thank you for being here. I'm not sure you've been here before. If you have, welcome again. If not, I'm happy you're here. Cheryl Wilkins, hello to you. How are you doing? I don't know if Megan pops on here. I have to tell her package will be there either today or tomorrow. I finally got it mailed out. We are going to do a giveaway at the end of when I'm done blabbing. I've got I'll show you. I've got, as you all, if you've all been here before, for those of you who haven't, we'll be doing one of Molly's starter sets, the cute starter sets. And that actually leads into a question that I had from someone on Facebook asking about what do I do for the palm buttons, because she's looking on Amazon. I do notches in those. Way back when, that's what I did. I would get the wooden buttons, put notches in them. but in the starter set, you get one. So you can get the wooden if you want the wooden buttons. Molly does those. Also Shauna, the lovely Shauna from Southpaw. Let me try that again. The lovely Shauna from Southpaw Fiber Arts. They also have ones as well. They have some cute, like, they're plastic, and they're like, what are they? They're like bear face, and then what else? A wolf. That's it. I think it's a wolf. And then you have ones with like paw prints. I think you still have those. Those are very cute. But yes, for whoever asked that question, if you have wooden buttons on Amazon, then like I use a little tool linker. I have not done that for ages, and I'm happy to not do that anymore. Although when I used those little wooden buttons that said handmade with love, that's when my channel blew up, those little buttons, because everybody got pissed off because I said handmade. So if you are doing videos and you want to make some people angry, just go get those buttons, or have Molly put handmade on them for you instead of just made with love, because people don't like us saying handmade when we use our knitting circular knitting machines. They don't like it. It strikes a nerve with a certain crowd. Yes. Yeah, somebody said the other day, and I told you, remember I said, I promised I wouldn't like answer any like snarky stuff, but somebody said something about cheating, and I'm like, oh crap, nobody told me the rules of the game. I just think that's so hilarious when people are like, that's cheating. That's cheating. People. I'm on the people train this week. The like I'm trying to not be like upset, and I'll tell you, I'm trying to keep in suspense. I have a story to tell you, and y'all are going to be like, what the what's, probably. But yeah, let me say hi to a few more people before I tell you the story. Let's see, we have Cheryl Wilkins in here. Did I say that already? I think I already did. We have Bill and Joyce Arrington, my Bridgerton friends. Good morning to you, or good afternoon here, morning where you are. Wendy says archery trimmers with the electric company are a bunch of asses. We just had a pasture cleaned up, and they fell 2 large pine trees and left them. Yeah, see, I always love, like, when we used to live in Indiana, and there were these beautiful trees on the side of the road, right? Beautiful trees. I might have even told the story before. And I would like drive. I'm not really a city girl. I'm like, I really would rather live where no other people are. I love people, but for whatever reason, I just don't do well when I live around a lot of other people. And I'm not sure what that is, because I think I'm a nice person. I just don't get it. But anyways, when we lived in town, I would like, I loved these beautiful rounded, like, I guess they would have been, probably they were maples, which wouldn't make sense to me. So I'm not sure if they were maples. They might have been something else. But just like the shape of them was gorgeous. And there was a power line above them, and they grew, and they're like the beautiful shape, like the perfect tree. Like you'd see it like painted on a card or something. Those freaking electric company people, and they went and cut right down the middle of all these damn trees. So then the trees look freaking stupid, just dumb as can be. And then the last time that I like was down there taking care of my mom when I didn't live there anymore, those beautiful trees that I love so much, guess what? They buried all those power lines. So now those trees look freaking stupid, and they don't even have the power lines there anymore. So Wendy, I totally get it. Yeah, that happens a lot. Or they just completely gnarl the trees, like, to get them out of the way. And I understand, to some degree, I understand like them having to now having lived in with a bunch of trees, whenever there's a power outage and they have to go, they can kind of tell the area, but sometimes they have to scout like where is the line broken. And in today's technology, it's amazing to me that they have to like drive around and say, where's the tree falling on the line? Like, they can't like have some method to be able to know that. But whatever, we live in the dark ages. So, or sometimes we do. So yeah, I get it. I totally get it. Because they do it around here. They just completely abolish trees just so that they won't fall on lines. So yeah. So we have Beanie Babe is here. And Len, the crafty cranker. Now, see, I had Len the Luminator in my head all the time. Now it's Len the cranky, or the crafty cranker. I'll have to get that. We'll have to get that set. Hello, Molly. I was just talking about your wonderful items that you have available. Let's see. Traveling Love Bug. Just got back from Glacier National Park. Oh, I bet it was beautiful. Relaxing this morning with a new Glacier mug. Oh, actually, let me have some coffee. Got some coffee this morning. I would say that it's solid ground, but I ended up doing 1776, like Black Rifle. just because this is my third cup and the other is so strong. And then I would be like forever up for a day or two. Linda Klausner says, nice change in the weather today. Not humid, been upper 80s over the weekend. Looking forward to knitting, crocheting in the cooler weather. Yes, it's the best time. Okay, so you guys. So let me tell you. Okay, I'll tell you. Because I don't really have any questions. I didn't have a lot of people asking me questions, which doesn't usually. I mean, in the back end, like this morning, I was chit chatting with a lovely lady asking me about the knitting machines, and I get questions all the time. Like, and I try to address them. Oh, it's so loud. There's so many trucks, guys. Oh, okay. So, anyways, Monday, I wanted to know about like what's maybe going on down here, right? Because we live in an association that has, and it would be considered like it's a membership or an HOA. It's a private association. And I'll just tell you everything. I'll tell you the whole story. So when we were looking for a house to live in, we really, like when Darren took the job up here, we couldn't find anything and it was looking grim. And then we found this place. And the gentleman that rented this to us, because we just rented, was so wonderful, just super great guy. But anyways, we rented with an option. So and at the time I was like, I don't know if we'll buy it. I don't know what we'll do. Well, after being here for a while, we decided to go on our option. So we're buying it, but we're not buying it traditionally. It's like a land contract, right? With this wonderful gentleman that. So, needless to say, we're not really involved in the association because although we're buying it from him, we're not really technically owners yet because we don't hold title, right? So, being that it's an association, he's still the one on the books paying the property taxes and all of that. And so, he has to make sure, that everything's taken care of. So he just kind of deals with them. So we don't really. But anyways, I knew that they have like their board has to like approve new construction in here and they have funny rules, right? Some funny rules, which when we first rented the property with the option, we didn't know any of that stuff because were we smart enough to look into it? Not really. Because at the time we just wanted a place to live with our family. And from the time we've moved in here, everybody has always like been a little, I want to say, wigged out because we're a super large family in a tiny house. And that freaks everybody out because it's not normal, right? We're like the different kind of people. Totally always been a nonconformist, guys. I know having 8 children isn't for everybody. And God has blessed me with 8 kids and we are different. We're a different family and people are freaked out by that. So then living in a tiny house with all of these other people that live in here, and we have all kinds of people, guys. We have like smaller cottages, people that are year-round homes, smaller cottages that are on the lower end of the value to all the way up to like, I wouldn't say $1 million homes, but close to it out by the lake, right? So you've got all this, but then what does that do? It brings in a whole bunch of different kinds of people. And that's but who are the people that are in charge? It's not the people in the little tiny cabins, probably. So anyway, I thought I'm going to look up and see what the construction is, like what maybe got approved, if there was anything on their minutes or whatever. So then I get in there and guess what the little HOA is like, has their panties in a knot about. There was a discussion and apparently a letter has been sent for my camper. So I saw somebody taking pictures. I think I might have shared it on one of the months ago. I saw somebody taking pictures of the camper. And I kind of figured that somebody had their panties in a bunch about it, even though nobody really knows what I'm doing in here. They just, I don't know, it bothers them that it's here. Technically, am I supposed to have it by their rules? Probably not. Did I know that when we got it? Not exactly, not to the degree that after I read all the details that I'm breaking the rules. So who knows what's going to happen with my camper? I don't know. So it's not a huge deal. I mean, I'll go back to doing lives in the bedroom and whatever. I'll figure it out if I have to get rid of it, but it just burns my ass. I'm not going to lie, because the thing is, it's not hurting anybody. And it's not like we live in like there's other things in this subdivision association that I just turn a blind eye to, that I don't really appreciate, that are in people's yards or things that they do. But I'm like, you know what? Let them do what they want to do. And just, it's fine. It's not hurting anybody. So anyway, and the other thing is just to give you a little bit of how it goes. And I don't know if any of them will listen to this, because I don't know that nobody really talks to me. So, because we're the weirdos here. Actually, there are a few people, but I shouldn't say that no one talks to me. But But anyways, like you're not like based on what their rules are, you're not even supposed to have like a rental property. And there are lots of them in here. Lots of people making some big money renting out their properties. And they're trying to figure out a way to stop it. And I don't know if they can. So there's a lot of like, oh, it's so freaking stupid. Like, just deal with your own shit and leave people alone. I don't know. That's the kind of stuff where I want to go move to where Wendy's at, where she has 800 acres, you know? I want a little piece of the, like, live in the woods where nobody can see what I'm doing, because apparently what I'm doing is bothering somebody. I don't know. Anyway, so that's how my week went. That's what happens when you like want to know why they're chainsawing down and clear cutting a lot. I should have just kept it, but now at least I know when I get hit with like whatever I'm supposed to do. But what's funny is who knows if they'll be able to track down the person who actually owns the property technically, because he's not even in he's in Hawaii. So, and I don't even know if they have his forwarding address. So we'll have to see what ends up happening. But anyways, some older gentleman who took the pictures or whatever, they've got their panties in a knot. And then I have to tell you, I read like some of the board minutes from a few weeks or a few times back, and it was apparent without listing our address that there was discussion about it, and then it was tabled because no decision was made. So there are a few people probably going to bat, like it's not a big deal, but other people are like, yeah, we can't have that in our association. Oh my gosh, but whatever. So anyways, that's been my week. And I'm like, well, poop. Kind of how I'm feeling. So we'll see how we're moving forward. I haven't decided. I might just sell it and then go get myself a studio. Maybe. I'm thinking about it. So before I was anti brick and mortar, and maybe I want to open up front, like a storefront. Maybe we'll have workshops there. I'll do all my lives from there. I'll just do what I did before. Maybe. I don't know. I didn't necessarily want to go that route, but I may. Maybe we'll just build this out bigger than I could if I was here anyways. So we'll see. We'll see what the Lord has planned. I shall follow. So yes. Button haters. I love that. Yes, we love the button haters. And I will be, if someone were to ask me how did I grow my social media, I did it by responding to the button haters. Will I say that I aggravated them? It didn't aggravate them. I just kept them talking. So that's my piece of social media advice. I have to say, did you guys see what I shared from, and I don't even know what it's called. Let me go look and see. The cute kids doing the other, like with the Centro video. If you haven't seen it, you have to either be in the Facebook group or on my Facebook page. I shared their little reel. Oh my gosh, it's so stinking cute. And I think they might be from the Netherlands. I think. I'm not even sure. I know they're not from the United States. Let me see if I can tell you what the name of their Facebook page is. I don't even know if I can say it. It's Weekend Siesta. So go check out their Facebook page and go send them some love. Their kids are so stinking cute. But I have to tell you, having done lots and lots of my little reel videos with the circular knitting machine, I think it's fabulous. It's so fabulous. I love it. I'm looking at it right now. You got to go check them out. So Weekend Siesta, go check them out on Facebook. They're doing beanies and things, and I think they're from the Netherlands. I think that's where they're located. I'm not positive though. So anyways, yes. What did Wendy say? So answer this. Why is a sewing machine handmade, but this, I don't know. There is still a hand that turns. I don't know why people, they don't like it, Wendy. I think people don't understand it, so they don't like it. And I'll tell you, I either have, like, the people that have been upset about it are like the stuffy, usually I won't even say it's knitters, because usually I don't get a lot of knitter commenters. I get crochet people. So people who crochet, stuffy about, like, they can't sell their things, so then they want to piss in my Cheerios because they think by me using a circular knitting machine, I'm somehow impeding on their ability to sell something. That's total bullshit. I'm cussing a lot. I probably shouldn't do that. Sorry. But it's either those people or it's like the gentlemen, like it's men, and they're like, my grandma did it the real way. You know, my grandma or my wife labors and does this all. It's those people. It's the people who have never like picked up knitting needles or a crochet hook in their entire life, but they somehow have an opinion, which is fine. Everybody's allowed their opinion. And those people have helped my channel. So, but yeah, I don't get it either. But if you like do this, if you like go and dig about sewing machines, like I believe it was in France, there was like they burned people down. They like burned businesses. Like people were so upset about sewing machines when they first were like put out there, that because they felt so threatened by them. And does it change the marketplace? I don't know. I mean, I just feel like there's enough money in the world that if you want to sell your shit, you can sell it to someone. And if it's not selling, it's for a few reasons. You're not finding your right customer, you have it overpriced, or it's probably not anything anybody wants, you know? If you market your stuff and you find the people that want to buy it and you do it I mean, I totally believe that there's generally people who will, like, if you really, but not everything, not everything will people buy, you know. But somehow if somebody makes stuff and then they try to sell it and people don't buy it when it's handmade goods like that, then people get mad at us because we're making stuff, because we can make beanies like, you know, like no tomorrow. You can hook that thing up to a drill and you can be pumping those out, and they don't like that idea because they feel like it's gonna, I don't know. Anyway, I'm probably giving it more face service than it's like, is that the right way? More lip service than it's we need to, because I'm just in the negative headspace. I have been ever since Monday, and I shouldn't be there because it's not a good place to be. But we all have it, you know. We all have those days, those weeks where I've been watching too much news. I got too much information, and I'm probably going to have to do something a little different. And I don't like that. But Karen, how are you in the UK? Thank you for being here. Weekend siesta is here. Okay, you guys. So you have to go watching from, and I don't even know how to pronounce that because I just can't, because I can't English. But thank you for being here. I love your videos and your beautiful children. Oh my gosh, gorgeous. But your videos, they are great. They're fabulous. Keep it up. Keep it up. I love it. 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 And thank you for sharing it in the group. You made my day yesterday, because I've been having a little bit of a week and it just made my day. It's Peggy from Hyde Park, everybody. Hello, Peggy. Smoked caramel. Oh, Wendy, I love smoked caramel. Smoked caramel? I want smoked caramel. Where did I miss the smoked caramel conversation? Lisa Whaley's here. Hello, Lisa Whaley. Love it. Melody from Lansing, Michigan. It's the capital. She's in the capital. Can you guys hear it? I can't wait till they get done cutting all the trees. Ugh. Last night I'm laying in bed, I'm like, I'll be happy when it's done. Linda Klausner. How can anyone call it cheating when they use their hands to make the hats, ergo handmade? I do knitting and crochet by hand also and have no problem. Yeah, see, I don't either. I don't have a problem with it. But see, I'll tell you, when I first, like back in the day, and I know I talk about when I had a studio, like I talk about it lots of times. I feel like they're like right here. Oh, because they are. They're like right there. That's why I'm hearing. I don't know if you guys can. No, you can't see it. It's so loud. When I did stenciled signs, right? So I made vinyl stencils, and that was what our business. I mean, originally it was repurposed furniture, and then I started sign workshops before it was popular, before it became a franchise, all of the things. But anyways, there were people that not a lot of people hand letter. Like, you don't meet too many people who have the ability to hand letter a sign, because that's like some serious skill. And I realized that, but would anybody say like that's not hand painted if you use a stencil, but you're using your hands, but you're using a stencil? I did have some people that would give me flack, like when I was trying to sell my signs, but not a lot. But it's just so, like, if you use a Cricut to do anything, or it's a tool, you know, like anything else. when I started sharing and then I got the flack, that's when I started, because I think I'm the one that coined the phrase crank knitter, by the way. I don't like, and I don't generally am like, oh, I'm claiming it. I should trademark it, to be quite frank, because crank knitter, because nobody really said that, but that's what it is to me. It's like its own craft, you know? And I was like, I'm going to put this out there because I feel like not only does it help people get into the fiber arts that maybe are intimidated, but then it allows people who maybe can't do it, maybe because of arthritis or, you know, physical, you know, limitations, whatever. You can maybe, if you can't crochet or knit anymore, you can maybe do this. And I think it just opens the doors to so many things. I believe in it so much. So anyway, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why people, but see, I don't know why people like the old man driving past my place and taking a picture of my camper and getting his panties in a knot about, and I understand rules are rules, but are they? I mean, like, technically, and maybe Shauna's on here, so, and I think she's a paralegal, so she'll know, they have no authority to do anything aside from, if you don't pay your dues, they can put a lien on your property. They have no authority. Like, there is nothing in their bylaws, there is nothing in the covenant, there is nothing in the deeds. Like, they have no authority. So the thing is, technically, I wouldn't have to probably follow the rule, but I don't know that it's a fight that I want to fight, because these are people that live next to me, so, you know, it's my neighborhood, so I probably should pick and choose. So let's just make this thing bigger than shit, and maybe I just go rent a space and we just blow out the walls, you know. I've done it before. Like, I think it might be time. I think it might be my motivation to fly the nest and make it large and in charge. I don't know. We'll see. Connie is here. Hello, Connie. We have Rhonda Seals too from Tallahassee, Oklahoma. Oh, good. You're doing better with the grand boy. I love that. The grand boy. I love that, Rhonda Seals. I am so glad you're on my list. You're on my list, y'all. It too. I have to tell you, and if you're a praying person, please pray for Christine. She's very. I don't know that I've shared this. I don't know if she wants me to. So I'll just say she's very sick, but she's well enough that she's always prayed to have a medical camp. And this is in Kenya. I'm sorry. I'm jumping. Like, I'm going. Tomorrow is her medical camp. She has 45 physicians coming in to, like, I think they're going to spend the whole day with, I think it's about 100 or so people in the slums that they've kind of signed up and registered to, like, get diabetes testing, you know, just like different, like, all kinds of health scans and medication, and then any referrals for the ones that are very ill. So she's very stressed and she is very sick, and she probably shouldn't be doing it, to be really frank with you, but it's something she's always wanted to do for her community. So she's trying to make it happen, and it has. So, but pray for her for today and tomorrow, and that everything goes well and she gets everything she needs and it's not a problem and she stays strong. So if you can, I would appreciate that. Connie. Oh, you did. Okay, you got your goodies. Okay, good. I'm so glad. Wendy says that's the guy walking around taking. Yes, that was the guy that did the thing. Yes. And hello to you. Thank you for being here. Yes. Okay, I do remember. I will be listening. I'm meeting with the machine knitting group today, not a circular. Oh, we meet every fourth Thursday. That's cool, Sandra. That's really cool. Yeah, Lisa says people should mind their own business. Wendy says our old home site is in the middle of nowhere. Before we get old, we will be building and moving there. Yep, Wendy, I'm envious of you just a little bit. I'm coveting your privacy because I would like it. But I'll tell you, I had to, like, go for my walk on the beach because I'm like, why do I love it here? I love the nature because it is beautiful, guys. Where I live, it's gorgeous. Aside from all the noise, it is very beautiful. It's just not private enough. But then the lake access, and it's, I don't know. I can go down there and walk. It's funny, though. You would think that I haven't been in the water, and I think I shared that before. I, like, haven't swam all summer. That's not really my thing. I like walking on the beach. I'd rather not be in the water unless I'm in a boat, like fishing or just hanging out. Yeah, Sue, I should, but we'll see. Chris, hello, Chris. I hope they don't find you. I live in an HOA. Here we go. HOA, and I'm on the board and don't agree with a lot of their rules. I'm originally from Syracuse, New York, and have lived in PA with no HOA. Moved to Florida, and you can't get away from living in an HOA. And I don't care. Everybody says there's always somebody that has their panties. There is. You can't get away from it. They have their nose in everyone's business. Thank you, Chris. And I think before it gets to that, like I said, I don't think it's a fight I'm going to fight. I'll just sell it. I'll sell the camper. And, that's probably where it's headed, because it's not something, I think I would stand on my firm ground for something more maybe, but for this, I'm like, Kathy, thank you. Yeah, that's what I am. Oh, New Zealand. Okay, so it wasn't Netherlands. New Zealand. Okay, I had it totally wrong. So weekend siesta is in New Zealand. Didn't I say Netherlands? I was thinking of Nikita, I think. Kim Matheson, hello to you. I am so far behind. Wendy, you are so funny. I offended Wendy. She is fooling around, guys. I believe she is fooling around. And you guys, I have to remind you, in case I shall forget, because we're 31 minutes in and I forgot. Sunday, we have our get together. So and that's in the Circle community, which I might be doing something. We might be doing something different with that too. We'll have to see. I'm contemplating what I want to do, but it's in the Circle community. And we only have room for 30 people, which I don't think we'll have that many. But if you're interested and you want to be in there on Sunday for us to chat and hang out, make sure you go into the CranKnit community. The link's right here that Sandy put up for me. She so wonderfully did. Go there and get into the group, because you have to. I don't know that you have to RSVP to get into it, but do that anyways if you want to come, so that there's not an issue and you get notification. And I'm praying that we don't have problems with that. Since they've done the update, there's been some issues on the back end. So we'll see. I don't know. Hopefully we won't. If we do, I'm going to preface this by saying, if we should have problems on Sunday, I will throw up a Zoom room, just like I did with Shauna's thing, and then we'll all pop over in there. So, but come to Circle and get RSVP'd. Get RSVP'd. I don't think that's proper, but for Sunday. And it's 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I usually do it for an hour and a half. We just hang out and chat. And you can do stuff while we're talking. I don't really, because I'm hosting it, and I love talking to everybody. If you want to crank, I'll just mute you out if it's too loud. But yeah. And you can just hang out and you can just lurk. You don't even have to be on video if you don't want to. I think you can make your video not there and just lurk if you want to. Yes, Shauna. Yes, absolutely. Know your audience. And I think most people don't. I think that honestly, most people don't. They're it's like the I will build it, they will come kind of mentality. And when you're selling goods, it's not that way. Weekend siesta. What did you say? I got inspired knitting by watching all of your reels before. Yay! I love that. I love it. I love it. I love it. Kim says you have the electric part. See, I might very well take one of my. Kim says she has the electric part for a knitting machine, and she loves it. Either I don't know if it's the driller thing. I have that. I know I tell you, do not use them because they're bad for your machines. But I have a few machines. I would like to get that motor thing and try it. I don't know. Just to try it. Yeah, Debbie says, just love winding up the haters. Yes. Oh, Wendy has yarn question. What yarn would you use for? Oh, I would use cotton yarn. And you could have a little sample here of some lovely 24/7. I don't know that I would use 24/7. But you could. This is because you want something that is this is 24/7 cotton from Lion Brand, and it would work. It would work okay. This is very little. I would make it larger. I would do it on the 48 or the 46 and then do your ends. But you definitely want cotton because you don't I wouldn't do polyester. You can use scrubby yarn or acrylic, not polyester, Cheri. You can use scrubby yarn. I have used it. I think it was the Red Heart. Now there have been some that I didn't do so well in the 22, and I made like little scrubbies in there. I don't know about using it in the big machines, but I think you probably could. And you could mix the two. If you had a really thin cotton and then a scrubby, you could probably do it. But you have to be very careful because that stuff is like, it's crazy. That would be nice. But I have made some cotton ones. I made I made rounds though on the I cannot talk. Holy cow. On the 22, I made scrubby little rounds. I made them with scrubby yarn and I made them with cotton. And then I thought I did mix the two, but maybe not. I think I didn't do that. I think I tried and it didn't go well. So I just did one or the other. But yeah, I would use cotton. And I think that you don't want to use like peaches and cream or anything like that because that's some stiff stuff. But 24/7 is a little like you could get their white, but it's not as absorbent as like a 100% organic cotton would be, I think. So, but I think you could use it. But I would definitely go cotton, Wendy. Go cotton. And I think a lot of people are like, I use bamboo. Guys, I made a bamboo beanie for Astrid. And it's so soft. It's with that True Boo. I think that's a mix, though, by Lion Brian. I don't know if I have it here still. This is the 24/7 that I used, though, for that one. I don't think I have any more of the True Boo out here. I think I put it away. But that stuff is super soft and makes a super nice, lightweight beanie if you ever, and you can use it in your machines. So don't be afraid of that. I was super afraid to try cotton when I first started because everybody was like, don't put cotton in your machine. It doesn't have any give. But if you use the right one, it works well. Hello, Diane from England. How are you? Sandy. I did let it out, didn't I? I kind of let it out. Let's see. I wonder, you know what? Here, I bet I can. I don't know, Wendy, if you shared them. Hold on, let me keep going here. Let me see. Nebraska Yarnworks by Lydia is here. Is it Rathan? Watching in Havelock Island. Awesome. In India. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Let's see here. Oh, I'm glad. Oh, you found it. You found it. I found you on Twitch. That's so cool. That's awesome. I'm so glad. Brittany, I love the way you spell your name. Brittany Sue. Is it Keeling? I'm glad that you can't hear it. I think the microphone on the iPad does pretty good. It's very loud though. I keep thinking they're going to go get some lunch. They need to go get some lunch. Oh, I have to read this too. Yarnworks by Lydia. She does crochet and loom knitting, and she has Addie, and she also does the diamond art paintings, which is so cool. I wanted to try. I still have not tried it. I think I would probably love it, but I haven't tried it yet. I'm just a little, not gonna lie, I'm a little afeared at all the little, because my daughter does it in here. That's another thing that kind of irks me because that's like her space back there where all the stuff, and then I have my stuff on her counter. We share it, and she's quite crafty and very artistic. So yeah. But anyways, like she has to put all the things out, and I'm so afraid of spilling them everywhere. I'm so afraid of losing them. California is something like 6 months or a year. State law differs. Just know your rights. Yeah, that's probably true. They're unhappy in their own life. I just wonder about like, I don't know, like, I'm not that person. Like, I've never been somebody who's like, you shouldn't do that and you shouldn't do that. And I don't know. It just, but I don't know. I don't get it. Like, I don't get it. I understand that there are rules and if I'm not following them, but guess how long the camper has sat here? Since May of last year. So it's been here for a long time. And they could have easily, somebody could have came and knocked on the door and said, did you know? Like, did you know you're not supposed to have it here or whatever? To me, that's like, I don't know. It's just interesting because the way I would handle it if I was in charge is completely different, but I'm not in charge and I don't want to be. So, Kira, Dollhouse Sweets and Crochet. Just lurking, dealing with 3-weight yarn. Oh, yarn barf. I hate yarn barf. I get so angry. I was trying to wind some yarn. I say trying. I did finally get a cake made up for later. I won't show you because I don't want to show. I want you to watch on Friday because it's my Friday video. I haven't made it yet. I was gonna make it later, and I kept getting tangled up, and it's so aggravating. Yarn barf is the worst. It's the worst. Hello, Anna. Anna Bobana. Anna Bobana. I love it. I love it. Okay, let's see. What time is it? 40. Okay, we still have some time. We're going to put the camper. I don't know. I don't know that I want to pay for storage. Because if I'm not going to use it, I thought about if the kids, especially my older kids, wanted, because now Logan has a truck and maybe they would like to use it to go camping. Because it was gutted and then redone, and where I'm at right now, like you can't see, but like where my work table is, I left, like I have all the components to put the dinette back in that turns into a bed. So that's the only thing that I took out. So they might, I don't know, maybe we should keep it for them, but then I got to pay to store it someplace because they won't let me keep it here. So yeah. And I already have 2 storage units. So I don't know. Well, we'll have to see. I don't know what I'm going to do. Maybe. Oh, thank you for sharing that. I'm so glad. You all have to like go check them out and send them some love. Please do that. Weekend Siesta. Go follow their page. And just because it's cute. It's so adorable. See their awesome videos and what they're doing over there. It's very, very cute. Wendy, if you go really, like, just make sure it's loose. And I know it was Red Heart Scrubby yarn that I used. And I've made several scrubbies on the 22. You just got to be careful that cast on in the beginning is loose. Otherwise, it'll be a problem. Yeah, don't do peaches and cream. Peaches and cream is even hard to, like crochet. That's what I used for this. But it's hard to crochet with even because it splits really bad. And the stuff that I got, I will tell you, the cotton yarn that I got from Temu, very soft, and I used it for and I have that packed away. I used it for the towel holders that I did for the little 22. It did really well, but it was the same. It's softer than the peaches and cream. But it did separate, so you got to be really careful with it and go slow, but that worked too for the cotton yarn from there. But you don't get a lot on their little cakes or whatever. Let's see. Anna Bobana. I'm on the West Coast and it's been very chilly for a couple days. Don't worry. It's supposed to get hot again. It takes those trees for you. Firewood. That's what happened to Christine. Let's see. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Weekend Siesta. Hi, I have a question. Have you tried 10-ply acrylic yarn on the Centro? No, I don't believe so. I don't know about ply. 10-ply is equal to what? Let me see. What is it equal to? I think that's like, I think that's chunky. I think. 10-ply. Is it it's not worsted. Is it worsted? No, I don't think 10-ply is worsted. It's worsted. That's what it says. So I would say no, I haven't. But if it's worsted weight, yes, I have. Because worsted weight would be what we use most of the time. Let me look at the chart. 10-ply is a 4-weight. So yes, 4. That's mainly what I use. But you got to be careful because some of the 4-weights are some of them are not equal, as we know. Like the weighting of yarn is not equal. So if it's soft and squishy and not super like hard and acrylic-y, then it'll do better. And I don't know what kind of yarn that you have where you're at. Like, I know that it's different where you are, but 4-weight, it does work. Yes, you just have to be careful because some of them do and some of them don't. And just give it a, like if you're doing, you can consider it gauging or whatever you want to call it, but just do a sample of it. Do a few cranks. I will tell you, as much as I've done this, if you can get your cast on not too tight and you get a really quality cast on, right? Within 6 to 8 rows, you're going to know if that yarn's going to work. The only exception I will say is, and what I've experienced is I love this brand yarn from Hobby Lobby, which I know Weekend Siesta doesn't probably have a Hobby Lobby where they are. You can get tucks about row 50 or 60. They can start. But generally the yarn will work. It's just that you might end up getting tucks because the yarn doesn't like fall properly. And if you weight it and go slower, you can usually prevent those tucks from happening. And a tuck doesn't compromise your knitting. It just looks bad. A drop certainly compromises your knitting. But from my experience, usually 6 to 8 rows, I know if that yarn's going to work by how it's cranking. Or if it's a little bit thicker yarn that's a little harder to crank, you need to be weary because by 50 to 60 rows, you could be tucking. But usually if the yarn's going to work in the machine, because I love this yarn brand will work. And that's a 4-weight. That would be considered a 10 ply, I guess. It'll work. It's just that it might tuck, which isn't really pretty, just because it doesn't have a lot of stretch. And a lot of that, I tension, static, all of those come into play. But yeah, try it out. See what, 4-weight should work, which was like a 10 ply where you are, or would be considered worsted. It's also different everywhere. I don't like it. Kim says that she also does the diamond. I think it would, is it therapeutic, Kim? Would you say that, like, I need to try it? Yarn Works by Lydia says, Cheri, you should try it. I've started art. But okay, you guys that do it, give me a recommendation on the company, because there's so many different brands out there, and I know that some of them are probably better than the other. So you have to let me know. Send me a message, post it here. If you're on Facebook, I can still see it after. If you're on YouTube, you have to message me because it won't stick around. But I would love to know what you like. Chris says, ask the gentleman that you're purchasing the home from if he has any CCRs and bylaws that you could have to read up on your rights. You should know. Yeah, I will have to ask him. Well, they have everything listed, so I can read them now. Like, they are on their website for where I live, so I can read them. So I know that I'm in, like, well, in one place in the bylaws, it says that you can't like it refers to a house trailer, not a camper. But if you look up house trailer, I think it can be considered. This could, even though there's no plumbing, there's no bathroom in this, whatever. This would be more like a storage trailer. But anyways, living, and it specifically states like temporary living, which I'm not. I mean, if this was a shed, I would come out. So that's in the bylaws, but they have, like, I want to say an addendum deed, like deeded covenants that are like added on later after the bylaws that talks about not even having a house trailer. Like, you're not allowed to have it. It says if there's a temporary living situation that you can get it approved by the board. And I know that people do. They like submit, like, I'm going to have a trailer coming in, but not everybody does that. And it was stated in their minutes that not everybody follows the rules, but apparently not. Yeah, but we're the ones that are getting a letter. But I don't know if the letter will even get to us. I have no idea. We'll have to wait and see what the owner says. And like I said, I'm breaking the rule. So it's not a fight. Molly, I kind of do have squatters' rights. I kind of do. Here I stand. Like, we'll put the flag in. It's funny because now when I come out here, I'm like, I just want everybody to know, like, I'm going into the camper. But no, most of the time people don't even see. But I think it seems like that they would have said something before now. And it seems like they would say something because they're all here. Like, the guy taking the pictures, come knock on my door and just say something to me. I don't know. Guess that takes balls, huh? People can't, a letter doesn't. And I understand there's probably a process, but they're allowed to, like, come talk to me. I mean, I do have a big dog though. And they all know that. They probably don't like that either. Although my big dog got attacked by a dog that wasn't on a leash, which they have leash laws in here or rules, and nobody abides by those, nor do they pick up their dog shit, which drives me absolutely mad, especially when I do all my walking, especially in the wintertime. Well, you guys, okay, I'm really bitching now. In the wintertime, it gets very icy here. Sometimes, not always. So I have these little things that I put on my or yak tracks, they're called, and I have ones that are like springs. Now I have some that have like the claws, which are better. When I had the springs, not multiple times, I would step in dog shit because people don't clean it up. And you know how much of a mess that is to get out of your springs of your yak tracks? It kind of ruins your day. Yeah. But yeah, whatever. Yeah, it's fun. It's so fun. Okay, let me keep going. I need to get out of that headspace. Make a picture of the guy and make the picture guy a nice beanie and scarf and take it to him and let him feel really guilty about Sandy, I love that. I love that. You know, I have to tell you guys, and this is awful. I shouldn't be even telling you this, but I'm going to because it's me and I'm sharing me. But there was on Facebook, you know how people share the memes and the signs, but there was one that said, killing them with kindness. It's taking too long. That's awful. That's very bad and not very Christian thinking of me, because that's not nice, but I liked it. Yeah. Weigh out your options. That's what I'm going to do. I certainly am. Saw your short video and just loved it. Oh, thank you. I don't know how to say it. Is it Swati? Thank you. Thank you for being so kind and saying such kind things. Call the store crafty. Maybe I just go rent a retail space and we'll still have the camper and I can park it. Yeah, we can maybe do that. Let's see. Shauna said, I gotta not do that. That bugs me. Debating trying respun. I've looked at it. It's kind of fuzzy, right? The respun cotton polyester blend. Is it fuzzy? Respun. No, respun. No. Respun is Lion Brand, isn't it? Okay, I don't know. Yeah, respun is Lion Brand. Do they have cotton polyester? That would be a good one, actually, because it would give you the scrubby and the cotton, if it'll go okay. But the respun, is that the recycled yarn? I think it is. It did well. I made a beanie out of that stuff. And it did. That was the Just Straight acrylic yarn, though. I don't think it had cotton in it. Okay, I'm arguing with myself. I just need to stop that. Yeah, I agree. Nobody's living in it. I know. Busybody in your community, tell him to take up knitting. Maybe I should get him I could give him one of my extra circular knitting machines and tell him to have some fun. Poopsicles. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Okay. So this is what we're going to do because it's almost an hour. All right. So for all of you, I'm going to do the giveaway. So you don't have to hop anywhere yet. I'm going to do the YouTube. I think I have 5 memberships to give away. But let's go ahead. We're going to do our little goodies giveaway. So you'll get, and I'll include the new instructions. Shauna sent me. Shauna, I did get those, by the way. I did not respond to you. Fair Isle Tool from Southpaw Fiber Arts, and then you'll get one of the goodie packs, one of the H&H, the starter sets from Molly from Golden Arm Creations. You'll get one of those. I love them. It just makes me happy. The little box makes me happy. And then I'll do a set of knitty sticks for you too, whoever wins it. So do hashtag goodies, because that's what we do. So in the comments, put hashtag goodies, no spaces, and we'll get set up to do the giveaway. Let me go. Oh, let's see. Let me do this. So hashtag goodies. Let's go there. There we go. And then we'll do that giveaway. And then after that, yes, Lisa Whaley's got it. Weekend Siesta's got it. It doesn't matter where you are. You do not have to be in the United States. I will find a way to get it to you, no matter where you're located. And if you've won before, that's totally fine. You can win a million times. I do not care. Because where I live, the rules are I love everyone and we just get to have fun. And that's what we're doing. Yeah, we have no rules. Screw the rules. Okay, so everybody's doing it. I love it. I love it. Let me put it in here. Hashtag goodies. I won't click the thingy thing yet. But then after I do this, we'll give you just a few more minutes. Then if you're on the Facebooks and you want to win a membership on the YouTube, and then you say, what is a membership, Cheri? And then I say to you, it is $2.99 a month and you get some emojis. That's it. But you're supporting the channel and it's a way for you to support the channel. But I get to give away 5 or 10 of those a month because YouTube is rocking and I love them. So we're going to do the other 5 of those after I do the goodies here. Okay, guys, are we ready? Are we ready to rumble? All right, I'm going to go ahead and do the start collecting. Let's see. We got 25. 25. Anybody else? Anybody? 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 Let me make sure everybody did it right. Okay. Looks like we made it. Look how far we've come. Okay, I won't sing anymore. I probably shouldn't do that. Probably copyrighted and I'll get sued or something. Okay, here we go. I'm going to draw. You ready? Let's see who the winner is. Who's the winner? Who's the winner? Who's the winner gonna be? Who is the winner gonna be? Mary, is it Butter? Mary Butter. Mary Butter, you're the winner. Mary Butter, congratulations. Yay! Is it? It's Butter, right? With only one T. So you get to, I love that. I would be like, my name is Mary Butter with one T. I love it. Okay, you are the winner. So what I need you to do, Miss Mary Butter with one T, is you need to send me a message at Cheri at hoopandhome.com with your address, and I will get it shipped out to you. Probably not until next week, but it'll come. I promise. Usually Monday or Tuesday, I get it in the mail. I know today is Thursday and you're probably like, Cheri, come on, but I have to make the knitty sticks up for you. And I'm very slow. I have been being very, very slow. So I will tell you it'll go out next week. So yeah, right there. Right there. That's where you have to send it to. Just right there. Mary, congratulations. Okay. So now I'm going to, everybody who is on the Facebooks, let me get my video up here. You need to go over to the YouTubes. So I'll give you a few minutes if you're on the Facebooks and you want to go to the YouTubes and go to Hoop and Home on YouTube and get on my channel and get on the live. And then we will give away some memberships. I guess I should probably double check and make sure that I can do that, but I'm pretty positive I have 5. I only think I've done 5 once. So let me get in here. Let me get in. I think I'm muted. Yes, I'm muted. Because otherwise it'll scream at you and you won't want that. No, not like that, Cheri. I need to just like actually do what I do. Oh, come on now. Come on now. I need to go to my channel, not in the back end. So go to the YouTubes and you will get a chance to, there we go. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Finally I'm in. Okay. It's very slow. Do I want to become a member of this channel? So funny. Okay. So the only thing I will tell you, for you to be able to, my computer has been so silly. For you to be able to win, you need to accept it. You need to accept it when I give it away. Here we go. Yes, I do. Okay. Oh, finally there. Oh, okay. So anybody who isn't, or who, my brain needs to catch up to my mouth, apparently. Anybody who is on Facebook that would like to be on YouTube and win these memberships, I'm going to gift 5 of them. And like I said, you have to accept that you will take them. And you do not have to renew it after 30 days or whenever it is. But if you'd like to, it's $2.99 a month, and it helps support the channel. Helps me buy yarn and all the things. Maybe a new retail space, since we're going to have to sell the camper. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Let me see if there's any messages here. Don't believe there are. Oh, I'm sorry, Elise Harris, that the internet's been so bad. Sorry, Bill and Joyce Arrington. And you're already up because she's green. The Bridgertons are already part of the membership group on the YouTubes. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now, guys. So let's see who's going to get it. And then we'll be done with today's live. Okay, let's see. Who's going to win? Who's going to win? Let's see if it tells me. Does it tell me? Elise Harris. Yay. You win. Kathy Williams. Yarn Works by Lydia. Woohoo. And we have Katrina's Crochet Hook and Loops. And Paula M. You all won a membership to the CranKnit community on the YouTubes. I think that's what I called it. I don't even know what it's called. All right. Yay. Congratulations, everybody. Thank you for being like awesome. All of you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate every one of you. So yeah, so we have Elise, Kathy, Yarnworks by Lydia, Katrina's Crochet Hook and Loops, and Paula M. And then Mary Butter. You just need to email me your address, and I will get you sent out the goodie package. Yeah, I'll make you up some special knitty sticks and get those sent out to you along with the goodies from Shauna at Southpaw Fiber Arts and Golden Arm Creations. And if you need a attention guide, you need to make sure check out Shauna's site on Etsy and get yourself either for the 40 or 48 pin or the 46 pin. They have both now. Yeah, and if you need tags, please hit up Molly at Golden Arm Creations because they're awesome and they will help you out with whatever you need. So yeah, that's all I got for you today. Thank you for listening to me complain because I did a lot of that. I generally don't like to be in that headspace, but I just needed to get it off my chest. So I don't know what's going to happen with the camper. Odds are, guys, like I said, it's probably a fight I'm not going to fight. So we'll see. I don't know, but I hate the idea of selling it at the end of the season because I could get more money for it if it was the spring of the year, because people, unless deer camp, this would be a great deer camp kind of a camper. Or maybe there's someone in Michigan who wants a craft camper. Maybe we'll deliver it to you if you want it. I don't know. But anyways, okay, guys. So yeah, you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Make sure to come and visit on Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in the CranKnit Network. I would love to have you and see your beautiful face and chat with you and get to know you a little bit better. So yeah, and you're invited and you can join right there. You just fill that out and get an invite if you're not already in there. Okay, so stay cranky, people. Go make something. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you all for being here and supporting what we're doing and being awesome, because you're all awesome. Love you guys. You guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Have a good one. And I will see you on Sunday or next Monday, whichever. But anyways, have a good one. Thanks for being here. Bye now. Bye.